The South African Police Service will today commemorate National Police Day, essentially marking 30 years of policing in a democratic country. This annual event honors the dedication and sacrifices of the nation's law enforcement officers who work tirelessly to ensure the safety of the public. For more on this, let's bring in SABC News reporter Jade Paulse live to us from Kings Park Athletics Stadium in Durban. And this event, Jade, comes just the day after police were honored also in KwaZulu-Natal last night.
Well, a very good morning to you, Ayanda. And yes, it's all about the men and women in blue. And yesterday we saw many being awarded across the country, detectives, teams that have really worked tirelessly to bring perpetrators to book. But to talk to us about the importance of today, like you rightfully said, 30 years into democracy, we are celebrating again National Police Day. I am joined by General Fani Masemola. Thank you so much for joining us, General, just to talk to us about the importance of today. It's so wonderful to see all the men and women in blue in their uniform and waiting to hear some of the addresses from you, but also Minister Senzo Mchunu.
Thank you very much to you, Jade, and your viewers. We are gathered here today, 27th of January, at Kings Park Athletic Stadium as South African Police Service. This day was declared by Cabinet as the National Police Day. We have been celebrating it since it was declared in 2005. And you would recall that we had a golf day on Friday where we were raising contributions towards the South African Police Service Education Trust. That is money that will assist kids of members of police that die in the line of duty. And that was followed by yesterday evening by National Police Awards, where we awarded men and women in blue that have done well across the length and breadth of South Africa. And today is the National Police Day, so we are going to showcase the capabilities of the South African Police Service in terms of what is it that we have, what are we capable of doing. It is again to motivate the men and women in blue to say we thank you for what you are doing, and of course also showcasing to the public our capabilities in the country in terms of our strength.
If we look back at the 2024 financial year, we have seen many of our men and women die in the line of duty, 39 National Police Commissioner. But we also, just listening to your speech last night, you spoke emphatically about behind the scenes, the work that has been done by police in raising funds for also the families of those that fell in the line of duty.
Yes, the last financial year is unfortunate. We have 39 of our members that couldn't be here, which they died in the line of duty. And that's why we raised those funds to make sure that their kids still realize the dreams of the parents. But it's unfortunate that we encounter that in the course of our duty. But be as it may, we will always be there to fight crime. We are not going to relent. Fighting crime is our call. It is our constitutional mandate. We'll keep doing it. We'll confront the criminals. We'll deal with them and carry on fighting crime, making sure we protect the people of this country at all times, be it day or night, more especially our women and children in terms of the gender-based violence.
And looking at the gains that the police have done last year and this year, just some of the big stories like the Lusikisiki massacre, where we saw perpetrator suspects being arrested. They are now in court, as well as the AKA murder, where we saw detectives also being awarded for their hard work in cracking that case.
Yes, we had quite a number of commendable successes. As you say, yes, the murder of AKA, we have arrested suspects. We are in the investigation process and repatriation of those, extradition of those that are in Swaziland. That process is on. It is a success for us, and we will definitely make sure everybody that is involved face the might of the law at the end of the day. We unfortunately experienced the Lusikisiki, where 18 people were murdered And we were able to make a breakthrough, and we arrested all that are involved. They are going through. There's quite a number of other successes, especially in the environment of cash in transit, which we were able to break the backbone of those syndicates, especially in most provinces. Yes, in KZN we still have problem of cash in transit, but we are busy with it. We'll get around it, and soon it will be history because now we end up knowing what we are dealing with. We'll be able to deal with them. So we'll continue fighting crime, continue fighting violent crime, making sure South Africans are safe.
Well, it's very reassuring to hear, and it's always lovely chatting to you. Thank you very much. That was General Fani Masemola, National Police Commissioner, talking to me there about National Police Day and the gains that they have made last night. We saw many of our detectives, Ayanda, as well as teams on the ground across the province being awarded for their tireless work in cracking some of the big cases. And today it's all about the men and women in blue coming together collectively to reflect on the gains, to look at some of the milestones, and also band together as they face another year, 2025. What they have in store, well, we'll wait and hear from the Police Minister, Senzo Mchunu, as he delivers his address to his members. And with that, it's back to you in studio.
Jade Paulse live to us there from Kings Park's Athletics Stadium in KwaZulu-Natal. No overstating the important work, of course, done by the SAPS, especially given the complexities that come with ensuring that there's safety and security in a country like ours, where, let's face it, crime in some instances is quite rampant.